Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Brayden Szamrej of Hudsonville Boys Basketball. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Doing well. So I know that you guys are actually literally going up to the up north a little bit to go play a scrimmage. But overall, just how excited are you for this year?
I'm excited. This is a big year for me, and like to prove myself. So
I mean, I know you're only a junior, but you really kind of impressed, especially in the Grand Rapids area where there's a ton of stars out there. Overall, how do you think that you've improved your game, really since last season?
since last season, I think I've gained a lot more confidence in myself. I think I should be getting some more shots up, and then just with the ball, more confident in myself. So
All right. Well, I actually just got off a Zoom call with Coach, and he was, it's going to be a little bit more. There's going to be a lot of people that are coming back, but there's also going to be a lot of younger guys as well. Even a freshman. So
mhm.
what has the team chemistry been like between all you guys?
I've grown up with these guys since like middle school, so I've been friends with them for a while now. And then overall, the chemistry, I think that there's not a lot of hatred towards each other. So like we come together pretty well, and I think that's gonna show like on the court.
Yeah. So going into these first few games, I mean, you look at the OK Red. There's not many off nights. I mean, actually, there's no off nights, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, I don't know if you saw your first three conference opponents, but it's and obviously a pretty tough non-conference schedule. 9 out of the first 11 games are on the road for you guys. So, what's that like to just be away from home for so long?
I think coming out, it'll give us like coming off when we start winning games, it'll give us a lot more confidence to the second half of the season when we start coming back home. So, and it's always tougher to play away. So if we get that out of the way, then we should be really like get used to it to the end of the season. So
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Kind of talk about, your game a little bit. I mean, what kind of makes your game kind of stand out? What have you really worked on this off season? Like, if you could pick one thing.
um I mean, I would say my shot, but my shot's always kind of been like my main skill. But I'd say what makes me stand out more is my passing, like my playmaking and my vision. So like just getting my guys open and like being able to make the right plays, like one of my biggest like accomplishments, I'd say.
Yeah. When you look at the division this year, a lot of tough opponents, a lot of games, that you thought you could have won and all that. Overall, I mean, what? How do you guys feel right now? You're going to play the non-conference schedule, but as you get into conference play, where do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to see this team, and where do you want to see yourself at as well to help your team win?
I think that we should definitely have a better record than last year. Myself, I think that compared to last year, I have a bigger role. And then like me just carrying us, not carrying us, but like leading us to like more wins is my biggest thing. So
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
all right.
Okay, so let's talk about how you get ready for a game because every player is different. How do you get ready for a game? Is it do you feel like you have to be loose, or do you have to be like, okay, all right, everybody get out of the way, don't bother me, I'm trying to get ready?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, listening to music is big for me. Helps me like get in my zone almost, and then like getting my shots up before I go through like a routine, like my dribbling routine, my shooting routine, which helps me get warmed up. So
Yeah. um Also, just overall, like, how often, like, because it's like you have the practice time, but on a weekly basis, how much time are you spending? Because I know shooters well.
mhm.
They spend a ton of time,
Yeah.
even outside of practice, just perfecting that, perfecting and working on your shot a little bit.
Yeah, no. So a couple days of the week I go to some trainings, which helps me like with like all around. And then other times I'll go get some shots up like on my own and stuff.
Yeah. Um, this is this is of course getting ready for the Tuesday Friday prep a little bit, but overall, when you get into that grind a little bit, what's that going to be like as we as you're playing, every 3 days of another opponent.
Yeah. So I mean, already starting with practice, I mean, we all know that we have like this is our year. So, especially for the seniors, so the grind, I mean, we're going 100% cuz we know like we can go far this year. So, we're all pushing each other and doing well with that. So,
All right. All right. I know we got to know you a bit how you get ready. Now let's get to know you like outside of the court.
all right.
Um, okay, overall, like what do you have any basketball superstitions or anything like that?
Um I wouldn't say any superstitions, no.
All right. Favorite team? This could be any sport.
Right now I like the Rockets.
Really?
Yeah, my favorite player, Kevin Porter Jr. is on the team, so
Nice. Um, Pre-game meal before game.
um I like wings, so I'd probably say some wings.
Where at? Anyone in particular?
No particular, but I do like B Dubs barbecue sauce, so that's good.
That is pretty good.
Mhm.
Um, um, let's see. Favorite TV or streaming show you're really into right now, if you're into one.
Um, right now, I wouldn't say I watch a lot of TV, but I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, this is where this video is going then.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So what do you like to watch on there? I mean, it's got tons of stuff. I mean,
There's this YouTuber named Nick. His name's Nick in the Cut, and he posts like basketball documentaries on different players. So I
awesome.
like to watch those.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of sports documentaries I've kind of seen on
Mhm.
there from different people from the NFL to the NBA and all that fun stuff. By
Yeah.
the way, subscribe to this channel too.
All right.
That's for the audience out there.
All right.
You should too. But overall, let's see. What is something people might not know about?
Um, um, I don't know. I feel like people would view me as more like an out person, and then like, but that's the people I would know. But like, I feel like if I don't really know you, then I'm like kind of like not shy, but like quieter almost.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Um, if you could tell your younger self something you know now but didn't know then, what would it be?
Like put more work in, like just always play.
Yeah. What's a game that you felt like this was my all-time favorite game. I had a great game, we won, all that blah 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 blah.
Um, I'd say our last game last year against West Ottawa, not the district game, but the last in-season game.
Nice. Um, and finally, what is one thing that you want to see yourself improve at this year?
Um, being like more positive on the court. Like my body language is better, like pumping teammates up and stuff like that.
All right. All right. Well, Brayden, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Best of luck to you this season.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for having me.